Hey there, neighbors. It's Nicole Fetter, your local Arizona realtor. Today, we are going to continue with our real estate investments. Up this week, house flipping. House flipping is when someone buys a distressed property, makes capital improvements to that property, and quickly resells it for a profit. The profits usually come from someone buying that property in a hot real estate market where home values are going up quickly. They make capital improvements that make the property more visually appealing to buyers, and then they quickly resell it for a new purchase price that reflects those improvements and added amenities in the current market. Today, we're going to go ahead and look at 8 things you should consider before deciding to flip houses. Number 1, get your financing in line and set a budget before starting. Are you going to purchase this property with cash? Are you taking out a second mortgage to cover the costs? Whatever they are, you need to have the financing lined up before you go in. You also need to have a budget for the cost of the house you're purchasing and all the repairs that are going to be made, mortgage if you're going to be covering a mortgage, and utilities that you're going to need during the process. Number 2, time is money. We already talked about how you're going to have to cover the mortgage if you use investment funds and utilities. Don't forget taxes and insurance on the house you purchase. The longer it takes to flip the house, the more money it costs you, less profits you see. It should take between 3 and 6 months to purchase a house and then close on it, selling it with repairs made. You should have all your repairs outlined in a timeline of how long it's going to take and which ones are happening first. Also, get all your contractors signed up and hired before you ever close on the house you are going to flip. Again, you have to make sure everything is timed out perfectly. The more time it takes to close, the less profit you will see. Number 3, you are going to have to decide which repairs need to be made. Now, everybody always makes those aesthetic repairs inside, but remember, curb appeal does matter. The first thing anyone sees is the front of the house and the yard, so that is going to be a very important part of what you do repair. Have that, again, all lined up before you close on your sale and get things started. Number 4, make a punch list for your contractors. This is a normal thing contractors do so they don't miss anything. You are going to make sure you have a complete list of every repair needed to be done. That way nothing gets missed. Give that to your contractor. They will mark it off as they go along, which leads us to number 5. That is going to be create a punch list for yourself of everything you need to get done. Not only the budgeting, repairs, timeline, but also any sweat equity you're going to put into that property. If you're going to paint yourself to save yourself time and money, put that on the timeline. Be realistic about what you can do. If you can't do it or you're not sure you can do it, then pay somebody else to do it. It's very likely to cost you more time and money if you fail than if you just have somebody else do it in the first place. Number 6, hire a great realtor. That's me. You need a realtor that is familiar with not only house flipping, but the neighborhood you're looking at. How hot is that neighborhood? Is it up and coming? Are the houses selling quick? Are you having price decreases before the houses sell? Are there a lot of flips in the neighborhood? A lot of rentals in the neighborhood? Are you in an A-plus school neighborhood? Are they building new commercial buildings around the neighborhood that will change the values of the home? They need to be very familiar with not only house flipping and the importance of time, but also everything else going on in that neighborhood that can help you. Also, a great list of contractors can come from your realtor as well. Number 7, do not buy a unique property. And that does mean not only the floor plan, but the aesthetics as well. You want this property to be marketed to the masses. You want everyone to purchase it. The more unique the property, the less the buying pool. We want the biggest buying pool possible. Think every new build model home you've been in for the last 2 years is exactly what your home should look like in order to get the most people in to purchase it for the highest amount of money. Number 8, and this rule is going to be the most important, do not pay more than 70% ARV. That's after repair value for any home you're purchasing with intention of flipping. So for example, the ARV of this home is $150,000. You plan to make $25,000 in repairs before selling it. You should not pay more than 70%, which would be $80,000, to purchase that home before making the repairs. And then you need to try to stay with budget and only make $25,000 in repairs before flipping the home. Now, you need to really carefully consider all your risks, but Arizona is one of the highest growing places with home values have soared lately, it's a great place to flip houses and be successful, but always take into consideration all the risk and make sure you are ready for a lot harder job than you originally thought. If you have any questions, please call, text, email, or direct message me. I'm always here with your home to help with your home buying and selling needs. Please remember to like and share this video with your friends and family to help continue to educate them on the home buying and selling process. And remember,
go better with better. You'll love her forever. She'll get you a home today.